Hello people, this is Mark from KharisChangeWorks. Guys, hope that you're well. Guys, here's something particularly for 2020 and more so for 2021. The whole idea of having peace of mind, peace of mind. 2020 has been a horrific year for many people. Some folks have been ill and have recovered. Great. Other people sadly have been ill and have sadly passed away. That's not so great. And other people like myself who's been very fortunate, who I've never had any symptoms, nothing of the sort. I've been pretty kind of either below the radar or under the radar, depending on how you look at it. However, when I hear what people are saying, I hear without them actually saying these words that they want peace of mind. Now, peace of mind is a phrase that sometimes you will just utter out without consequence of what it actually means to get peace of mind. What does it actually mean, this peace of mind? So I'm going to do a couple of videos regarding this peace of mind thing. But I've decided to start by giving you 9 ideas of how you can at least attain this thing called peace of mind. Now, what I'm going to encourage you to do is listen to this thing over again and maybe make some notes. Because let's be fair, the effect of 2020 has been quite devastating for quite a number of people. And my observation of it is there's a lot of people who've got non-peace of mind. Their minds are going at 100 miles an hour, worried about this, stressed about the other, anxious about something else, feeling guilty maybe feeling bitter, upset, these kind of things that affect your peace of mind. Now, I'm going to say right from the beginning that I'm going to look at it from a humanistic point of view, and I'm also going to make a video or so on how to attain peace of mind from a spiritual point of view. Now, it's my observation that having spiritual peace of mind is a far greater achievement than having a, for a better word, secular, humanistic peace of mind. I'm not saying that you can't have one without the other. I think you need to have both in order to experience complete peace of mind. Where we marry the spiritual and the natural, the supernatural and the natural, when we marry those two up, you will have peace of mind. It's nearly like if you've only got one element of peace of mind, how you are a little bit lopsided. So, let's have a go. 9 ideas. Learn to trust yourself. How's that? You have abilities, you've got skills, you have things that you can do. So learn to trust yourself. Repeat what works. Work on what doesn't. There's a thing called peace of mind. When you practice what you know works, your ability to trust in yourself will increase. Your confidence will increase. Chances are your esteem, self-image, these self-issues, as I call them, will be raised. Therefore, when things come your way, you have more of a resource to develop this thing called peace of mind without having to scramble around and look for things, because they will already be built in you. But you can only do that when you decide to push away the doubts, the fears, and learn to look at who you truly are and learn to trust in your abilities. So there's one, learn to trust in yourself. Number 2, focus on what you are learning. You see, when you are learning things, it means you're growing. And when you focus on your growth, your growing process, you will develop a sense of peace of mind, because it means you're actually moving forward, you're developing, you're not static in the same place. Therefore, because you are growing, chances are that you will attain better peace of mind, because you know that you don't have to stay in the same negative environment, this toxic environment, this destructive environment. And you can move away, just like your learning develops growth and you progress. It's the same, but it's mental. Of course, peace of mind, isn't it? Number 3, a lot of people don't have peace of mind because of their own expectations that are way too high. Now, I'm not saying lower your expectations. I'm not saying to be slapdash or kind of wishy-washy. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is be kinder to yourself and realize that sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes, you have to be kind and compassionate towards yourself and realize that your own expectations is maybe a little bit too high. And when you strive to get there, which is a good thing, if you don't achieve it straight away, give yourself some time. Maybe there's other things that need to take place in order for you to get to that place. But ease your expectations. What I'm saying is, start to stop placing excess pressure and stress on yourself. That's all I'm saying is, give yourself a break. I've used this phrase frequently on the channel is, be kind to yourself. Invest in yourself. So when you ease the pressure, there's room for growth in this peace of mind thing. Another thing that you can do is, when you have this pressure, this thing that's causing this dis-ease of mind, this peace that's disappearing, go to a trusted friend or a relative. Not necessarily internet, because the internet is incredibly biased. So go to someone who you can actually talk, who you've got a relationship with, someone who you trust, and speak to them about stuff. They might be able to put you right and straight and say, listen, yeah, you are right to be concerned, or pack it in. But you only get that through relationship. If you haven't got a relationship with anybody, you're going to have a bit of a problem. So what I'm saying is, build good networks. Develop your friendships. Develop those social circles by all means. But what you will find is, you will find that there's only 1 or 2 people that will stand out above the rest. Because you resonate. You identify. Check the video out, it's pretty good. And those folk, those ones, when you have a problem, go knock on their door, ring them. If they're at a distance, email them. And just ask for clarification, ask for reassurance, ask for confirmation of certain things. That way, a burden shared is a burden halved. However, the other side is also true. When you share your heart's concerns with someone who you don't trust, you've doubled your problem. So pick wisely who you talk to. Okay? Number 5, use hope to drive positive action. Now, here's the thing. We all need hope. Hope is a spiritual word. I'm going to make a series on hope also. And we all need it. We all hope for a better future. We all hope to get well. We hope for this and we hope for that. But we only hope for things when it's a bit cold and dark and you feel alone. When things are a little bit dire, in other words, then you hope for a brighter future, don't we? Okay? Now, consider the following. You're in the middle of nowhere. I mean in the middle of nowhere. And it's pitch black dark. What can you actually see? Well, you can tell me you can see nothing, but should you look upwards, you'll see the stars. Now, the stars are always there. It's just because the clouds sometimes hinder our vision of them. our perception of them. And it's those clouds in your life that dampens hope. But it's only when you are in the middle of nowhere that you can see the stars clearly. So notice and realize there's always hope. Find ways to generate hope. Do this list. Move towards things is the final thing. Number 6, I do apologize. We have to strive to go towards things. Get a goal. Move towards it. Now this might seem in contradiction to another video that I made where I have mentioned that you get towards motivated people and away from people. What it's trying to say here is don't run away from things. Have your mindset on the positive to move forward. Grow, develop, expand. Just like the first point is, you're not static, you're not stagnant. You don't get stale because you're moving, you're developing, you're growing. These things that are useful when it comes down to peace of mind. Always have a goal. Always achieve for something. I've said this before in one of my previous jobs, long time ago now. I always used to say, if you aim for the stars, you might hit the moon, but at least you'll hit something. If you aim at nothing, you'll hit it all the time. Therefore, aim high. If you haven't got a goal, you'll always miss the goal. If you have a goal, you might not necessarily get that goal, but you'll hit progress. Aim at something. Doesn't matter what it is. For those who are depressed and have other mental health related issues and are less motivated, you understand where I'm coming from as having a little goal, even if it means getting out of bed. It's a goal. I know, I've been there. But once you have something to strive for, just like the stars in the dark sky, gives you a reason to want to look up. Okay? Number 7, sometimes we are so involved in stuff and business and things that are unnecessary. It is as if we've become so close to the tree we can't appreciate the forest that we're in. And what we need to do is actually pause and step back. I have made reference to this in previous videos right in the beginning of this channel, mind. But having an objective point of view, I believe, helps. Because when you're subjective, it means you're under the thumb, you're under pressure, you're not being able to think clearly and rationally. But when you step back, you'll see things a little bit more in perspective, as if you are now seeing the broader picture rather than the narrow one. That might ease some stuff as far as peace of mind is concerned. Now, I have made reference to this kind of in a way, is give yourself time, number 8. This whole thing about ease your expectations, meaning don't put yourself under pressure, give yourself a bit of time. Now, I've said before that time is a commodity that you only have once, and once you've lost it, it's game over. But when you prioritize your time and you prioritize your important and urgent things, go check the video, it's really good. Then you will understand that when you proportion your time out with your skill sets and your research in terms of speaking to your friends and your family, you're not applying pressure, you're easing pressure, giving you space for peace of mind. And then finally, look at what you're doing as if it's already finished. Now, for some, you might say, Mark, you silly. Yeah, and sometimes I can be. But when you've got a perspective of completion before you've even started, you already know what you're aiming at, hence your goal. And then when you look back at stuff, chances are you can plan it a little bit better. So whatever goal and project that you want to do, whatever it is that you want to achieve, Start at the end and then start looking towards where you need to start. That might give you at least a structure, a journey of what you need to do and when. Now that might take some time. Hence, friends and family, those trusted ones. So there you go. 9 little ideas, 9 little tips on what you can use to ease the pressure. Take the pressure cooker of your mind, lift it. Now I've said it's about 2021. Consider the pressure that you've had in 2020. Taking these things as little guidelines. When you plan things for this year, 2021, I'm hoping that some of this will resonate with you in order to help you generate a thing called peace of mind. We all hope for a better future. We hope that this lockdown lark will come to an end. I have my views on that, by the way. The thing I'm saying here is invest in you. Be kind. It will come to an end. Go check the video out. That's it, my friend. That's all I want to say. I hope this video has encouraged you and given you some direction, some tips on how to achieve peace of mind, at least from one approach at least. I would like to hear your story, your comments, your thoughts in the comments box. But of course, do all the YouTube admin, the share, the subscribe and hit the bell and tell all your friends and your family, please. We're doing all right on this channel. We're giving good information, Laura and myself. For now, this is Mark from KharisChangeWorks. I'll speak to you soon.